Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back here. Today is the 24th of June, the Friday. So coming back to Friday again. All right. I think this is going to be a good week again. All right. So maintain it. All right. Today we may have some turbulence along the day, along the way. All right. So just be very tactful and careful. Okay. So over at this point here. All right. So we just need to plan out and try to keep your profit this week as well. Okay. So yes, but although today we still have a good chance of trading, so selling some trades here where I'm looking at some already. Okay, so yeah, just pay attention to what it is going to have. Okay. All right. So let's come in. Can I have the MT4, please? All right. Okay, so first thing first, we are right at this Aussie cat over here. All right. Hi, Hubert. Hi, Alan. Cowboy. Cowboy trader. Hi, Bradley. All right. Thank you for coming in. Fab, ni hao. Trinette, ni hao. All right. Roger, ni hao. Yes. Right. So. Yes. Riano. Yes, okay. Thank you so much, Riano. Okay. Right. So, yep. Okay, we shall start with what are we going to focus today, huh? All right, today. So, Aussie cat over here. All right. So, we are looking at the retesting once. And now, after the retesting, it actually started to move. The retesting again. But as you can see, we have yesterday we have a lower wick over here at this point. Okay, so let me zoom in so that you can see. Okay, so this one, okay, we have a lower wick over here. That means to say, somewhere somehow yesterday it got rejected. The price got rejected over here, and today we have a gap down, but still is also a buying trade. So that means to say today we have a very strong retracement from the Aussie cat. Okay, so. Well, since that's the case, very likely it seems like from the support over here, it seems like it's going to create a higher support. Am I right? So since that's the case, we are not going to focus on the Aussie cat today. All right? Okay. So yeah, just before I forget, okay, just a reminder, later in the London hour, I won't be around to have a live trading with everybody. All right? So I shall see you next Monday. All right? Okay, so once again over here, Aussie franc. Let's take a look. Aussie franc yesterday. Yes, a good selling from Aussie franc. I guess. Yeah, I see quite a number of you actually got your profits there. Okay, so that's good. Yes. So I think that is nice. Okay, so over at this point here, right? This is something that we are going to look out for. As we can see, the trending market here, a lower low, a lower resistance, okay, a lower resistance over here, and a lower highs, creating a lower low. So today probably is another retracement to create another lower highs. So very obvious. Okay, so by looking at this, okay, so I'm going to avoid trading. Okay, at this today. So likely, okay, it may go for maybe a few one or 2 days. All right, so just pay attention to this. We are still in the selling trend. We are still in the bear. Aussie franc, we are still in the bear, but it's a retracement in the bear market. So tentatively, I'm not going to touch this. All right. Okay, so how about Aussie yen? Okay, Aussie yen over here. Yes, Aussie yen today. All right, let me shift this away. Okay, so today, Aussie yen, we are now Aussie yen. Let's take a look at the trend first. Aussie yen is actually moving into bear trend. So in the bear, now it meet up with a support. It's very obvious that we can see the support over here in this area. So it's not going down anywhere, but it seems like it's actually now into starting of a trending market of lower highs and lower low, lower highs, creating a lower low. Okay, so can we still trade for this? Actually, today Aussie yen we can still focus. Okay, we can still focus because right now we are in the previous support as a resistance. Okay, so but once again, today may be a retracement because it's at the verge. Okay, it's at the edge between this retracement and also a lower resistance. So it's kind of tough, okay, I would say, right? But however, we can still we can still trade, okay, if there's enough space for us. So you have to gauge, you have to manage the number of space. Let's say currently I see a 40 pips, right? So there's a 40 pips. Probably during this area, probably we can grab a 30, probably. Okay. So yeah, it's something there that we can pay attention to. All right. So it's quite nice. We can see lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low. So it's still in the lower trend over here. And with a combination of this resistance over here, I think this is quite a good one. Okay. So I'm going to put Aussie yen, all right, into my selling list. All right. Okay. So just take note, Aussie yen. Okay. So over at this point here, Aussie yen, I'm going to put this into the list. Right, so this week and it will flow into next week. So just take note of yen, because in July the election will be coming. So there may be some fluctuation in July. Okay, so just take note of that. All right, so Aussie Kiwi, Aussie Kiwi. Right, Aussie Kiwi, yesterday we have a very good selling, okay, since it actually entered into the selling mode. All right, it's actually entering the selling mode. However, it has already completed, I would say it's completed my profitable area over here. So right now we are on the support. So if we are going to sell Aussie Kiwi, we have to break the support down here, okay, forming a new resistance below the support in H1, okay, then we will consider a sell. If not, today may have a retracement, okay. So tentatively, I'm not going to put this Aussie Kiwi into my watch list because it's at the verge and it is from the top. Okay, it's hitting on the support. It is not very obvious that we are going to go for, because if I'm going for selling right now, I'm on the support. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to tell that whether it's very difficult for me to sell because right now we are on the support. Okay, right, so okay, so this is something here. All right, and let's go. Okay, so Aussie Kiwi, I'm going to give this a miss, right? And I think this is something that should be okay. See, what do we have here? Okay, Aussie dollar. What is that? Alan, shall we trade together? Okay. All right, can go and arrange yourself, huh? Okay, since if you know each other, how to contact each other. Okay, all right. So Aussie dollar over here, let's take a look. Okay, over at this point here, we can see. All right. Okay. At this point for Aussie dollar, okay, we have support here, the support over here, and retested again. Okay. All right. Hi Sharon, nice to see you here. Good morning to you. All right, so over here in Aussie dollar, we have retested once. And now looking at this point, is this going to retest the support once again? Okay, I would say probably. Okay, probably. The reason behind is that we can see after the retesting of the support, it went up, but it doesn't went up quite a lot. Okay, it's creating another lower highs, which I term it as a layman term of lower resistance over here, and the other lower resistance over here, and now it's retracing upwards. So it seems like there is a trend of continue to retest the support once again. But is today the right day to test the support? Okay, is it the right day to test the support? That is another question. Okay, so when we can see that it's a downward trend, but it doesn't mean that every day is a selling trend. Okay, so today may be a retracing. Okay, a retracement. Okay, a pullback. So just hang on. All right, probably next week we'll have another retesting. Okay, so observe it first, Aussie dollar. So I'm not going to touch this. Okay, so yeah, so Aussie dollar going to give you a miss today. Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, right? Euro Aussie is very clear that we are actually moving into the bull. You see, this is the area of interchange. Okay, the transition has changed to bull, and from there in the bull they retested, and retested it still cannot go back into the bear to retest the lowest strongest support here. So at this point of time, it's actually now forming up a higher lows, which also I term it as higher resistance, higher resistance, higher resistance. Sorry, higher support, higher support, higher support. Okay. So at this moment, with this higher support, the movement over here, as you can see, is actually moving towards the north. So at this point, since we have identified that, first of all, it has already in the bull and is now building up higher support towards the north, that means to say the bull is running. Okay, so no for selling. Okay, if you're buying, okay, you can take a look. Buying, you have very good opportunity. Okay, because as I see the the resistance is actually quite high up. Okay, so for buying, you have a very good space to go. All right, so EUROCAD today. Well, EUROCAD today, let's take a look. EUROCAD, we are still in the bear. All right, we are still in the bear as we came in from the selling to the support, retest, and now it's actually moving towards to break the resistance, and this is the door between the bear and the bull. So once it breaks, it will go into the bull, and I believe there will be a bullish run. Okay, so tentatively, we are moving towards the door. So I would suggest that we stay away first. Okay, so although we still have about 60 pips away, there may be a chance to sell. Well, but then again, I will prefer to wait. Okay, I prefer to wait for EUROCAD. Okay, so yeah, just hang on first. Okay, and for EUROPOUND over here, EUROPOUND is still in the bull run. So tentatively, I'm not suggesting a sell. Anyway, this currency pairs is not encouraged during this situation between the Ukraine and the Russia war. Okay, so Euro Yen over here, Euro Yen, we are very near to the bear zone. Okay, so we are looking out for selling at this zone, after this zone, that means below here, probably next week. Okay, so Euro Yen tentatively, we are still in the transition area from the bull into the bear. So can we sell in this area? Yes, you can, but you are going to expose yourself into a higher risk of turbulence. So I would suggest that no. Okay, so for Euro Yen, I will wait until next week. Okay, next Monday, I will come back to take a look whether any candle breaks through this area. Okay, then I will start selling from here. Okay, because from here to here, I was looking at about 200 over pips. So I'm going to wait. Okay, since below that I have about 200 over pips for me to grab. Let's pay attention to this first. Don't rush into it. Okay. All right. So Euro Kiwi. Let's take a look at Euro Kiwi. Right, Euro Kiwi over here. We are in the bull. Okay, we are still in the bull, meeting up with a resistance, now retracing downwards. So today is a retracement in the bull market. So if we are going to sell, we are going against the trend. So tentatively, all right, for this Euro Kiwi, I'm going to stay away first. Okay, because this is not very advisable. Okay, Euro dollar today. Okay, let's take a look. Today, Euro dollar, what do we have? We are still in the bear market. Okay, we are still in the bear market. But today in the bear, although we are in the bear, but this is the door to the bull. So we are very close to the door to the bull. We are about 20 pips away. So at this stage, in Forex trading, there are stages, correct? So this stage is the interchange of the trend. So at this point, it may also break above, and then in the end will continue the bull. So buyers, if you want to buy, I would say no. Why? Is because over at this point here, you are very near to the resistance. For seller who want to sell, okay, you are very near to the door to the bull. So it is also a dangerous trade. Okay, so it's also a dangerous trade. So in this case, I will prefer that we should actually stay away. All right. So yeah, let's give this a miss. Then pound Aussie today. Well, pound Aussie today. Let's take a look. So pound Aussie, yes, pound Aussie, we are moving towards now to the door. Okay, we are very near. We are very near now. So we are at the edge. Neither selling or buying is obvious, so I'm going to stay away. All right. Okay, so pound cat over here, pound cat. Pound cat in this way, as we are looking at, we are still in the bear, right? But we are simply just above the door of the bull. But the thing over here for buying, okay, probably you can buy, but look out for the resistance at this point here. Okay, you have about 75 pips, okay, for pound cat. So take note, okay, if you're going to buy, grab between within these 75 pips, I guess it will still be a good one. Okay. All right. So pound franc, all right, pound franc. Although we have selling down, okay, we have been selling down for the past few days. Then now it's actually retracing upwards. So stay away first. Is this a support that is going to change the trend? Not yet. Okay. So stay away for pound franc first. Okay, pound yen. Pound yen. All right, pound yen. Pound yen today we have just slightly entered into the bear. Okay, we have just slightly entered into the bear. So at this point, okay, this is the resistance here as we can see. Okay, I plotted out earlier on. So this resistance over here, it may create another, the left shoulder now over here, right? It may create another right shoulder to continue the selling. So at this point, okay, it very likely it may go up to retest the resistance, then it will start to sell. So pound yen we can pay attention to for selling. Okay, so pound yen, please be patient because I guess today may need to go and test the resistance before we start selling. All right, so be patient with H4. All right, so H1 as you can see is hovering going sideways along this resistance area as you can see from the far left here. Okay, so now coming in as you can see over here. Okay, so this is the area of value over here that we can take note, okay, to as a reference over to this resistance right at the point here. So currently, so be patient with this. All right, so let it go out of the range, the ranging, the sideways. Okay, so it's going to range around here, then let it be first. All right, so but the pound yen I still see a very good potential there to sell. Okay, so pound kiwi over here. If I'm going to string down this, all right, so the bull has already started since over this area. Then you see a higher support, okay, retest the support, and it's not coming back here. Okay, so it's still moving towards the bull. So very obvious. So right now, tentatively, I'm not going to touch this for selling. Since it's a bull, I'm not going against the trend. Okay. Do I trade the pullbacks? No, I don't. I try not to trade the pullbacks. Okay. All right. Okay. So pound dollar, pound dollar over here, right? Pound dollar over at this point. Okay, we are still within the bear. Okay, as we can see, one down. Okay, and this area is not going out of the bear yet. It's still in the bear. So they are still trying very hard to test the. They're still trying very hard to test the resistance up here. Oops. Okay. Over at this area. So once it tested to break this resistance, okay, very likely it's going to test higher another round of this resistance over a higher resistance over here. So and it will actually go into the bull. Okay, so right now we are at this point here. Today seems like there's 100 over pips to buy. Then anyway, for pound dollar, 100 pips is a very easy move. Okay, so at this point, seems like it's going to retest the resistance. Okay, if it's not breaking, then it will have a selling opportunity. So pound dollar, I will say that there's a chance. Okay, but then again, is that if I'm going to pay attention to this, okay, selling is possible. Okay, selling is possible. It's just that we need to pay attention to the resistance level. Okay, we can see from here actually over at this point here, we have quite a lot of resistance. Okay, so even if you want to go for a buy, it's not easy. Okay, if you want to go for a buy, it's also not easy, right? So I'm going to put pound dollar into my watch list over here. Okay, so this pound dollar. So pound dollar, right? I'm going to add it in. Next to dollar CAD. Dollar CAD over here. Well, dollar CAD, as you can see, dollar CAD, I have plotted out the area. I plotted out the area that the pink area, the magenta area over here. Okay, the magenta area. This magenta area, okay, is this. This is the area that I wanted to wait for it to come below the magenta area into my blue area here. Okay, my blue area over here. So at this point here, okay, I'm looking at this, that we are looking at this point over here. We have almost 100 pips to go. All right, so tentatively, I'm still waiting for this area to come in. Okay, for this to come into this area. Okay, so I think that will be quite promising for me to continue the selling after it comes in. So dollar CAD, I guess we still have to wait for a little while. It's still hovering around this area, so let it run along this area first. Okay, so leave it aside. Okay, even it started to sell later in the second half of the day, make sure it went out of this area. Okay, make sure it went out of this area. So it's about 129.028. Okay, 129.028. Right. Okay, so dollar franc. All right, dollar franc over here, we have a very nice curve retesting. Okay, so we can see a very obvious double top here. So we are heading down for a bear market. Am I right? We are heading down for a bear. But of course, like I say, if you look carefully, the bear market over here today, we have this thing that you can see it went down. Okay, continue the selling, and today we have a retracement. So this retracement very likely is going to become a, over here. Okay, it's going to have a retracement. It may become a lower resistance over here. Okay, so currently support no change, so it still remains the same. Resistance no change, it still remains the same. Okay, so at the same time, I will wait for dollar franc to break the support. Dollar franc, I'm waiting it to break the support, okay, over and H1. If it breaks the support with a new resistance below, then we can continue the selling. Because as I see, the selling should have quite a good space over this point, 100 over pips, you can see. Okay, so this is about 100 pips. So I still see the dollar franc is still good. But today may be a retracement day, so just hang on, wait for it to break the support, and retest the support in H1, retest the support without breaking up and start to turn down, and a new cycle of selling like green and red candle like this, and we can start selling. Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm going to put dollar franc into my watch list. Okay, although dollar franc a bit low volume, but okay, minor pairs, but I think still manageable. Okay. All right, so dollar yen, something that a lot of people are paying attention to, that a lot of people in the market was still asking, is dollar yen going to sell soon? Okay, I would say that the dollar yen, all right, is coming soon. Okay, but it's not there yet. Okay, it's coming soon, but not there yet. So all these are pullbacks. All right, all these are pullbacks. So tentatively, by looking at this, there's a selling, lower resistance. Now from all this pullback now until here, the lower resistance over here, I would say that we are standing at a good chance. Okay, we are standing as in a good chance that we are going to sell very soon. Okay, as you can see the trend is going this way. If you have a trend line, you plot your trend line, you can see that it's actually going downwards. Correct. So at this point, okay, we can tell that now the trend is starting to go short. It's going short. However, when is the good time that we are actually going to sell? Right? So this is another question. So I would say that tentatively, I want it to break the support area over here. All right. So let me bring it down a little bit. So it's quite close. Okay, you can see. Okay. So slightly here. Okay, support, false breakout over here. So probably, yeah, this may be one that we should be looking out for. Okay, once it breaks this support with retesting of the support without breaking up and forming a new cycle of selling like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay, then we can start selling for dollar yen. And how far are we away from there? We are about 18 pips. It's very near 18 pips, correct? Okay, so dollar yen, I'm going to put this dollar yen, alright, into this watch list. But dollar yen, you must break the support here. It's a must. Okay, it's a must. Okay, alright. So this H4, even H4, we must have the candle to close below the support. Okay, we must have candle to close below the support. Then we will be able to sell. All right. Okay, once H4 close below the support, H1 retest the support and start selling, then I guess second half of the day will be a good day. All right. Okay, so that is for dollar yen. Okay, so dollar yen. Did I put this into the list? Yes. Okay. Next to go. Okay, Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin. Yes, we are heading up to 21. I think this is still a very good progression. So 22, correct? 22 is our targeted price. So 22.5, 22.8, 22.5 or 22.8. I can't remember. 22.5. Okay, 22.5. All right. So 22.5 is still our target. Okay, so buyers who actually buying in until 22.5 around the area, okay, should realize your profit. Okay, all right. Okay, so how about gold? Okay, gold trading. Gold, huh? Okay, so well, as for gold, I'm still looking for setup. Okay, I'm still looking for setup. Tentatively, it has retested once over here for the support here, as you can see. Currently, it's actually forming up one higher support over here, which is higher lows, right? So in this point here, as we can see, over at this point, it may have a chance to go for a buy. Okay, it may have a chance because right now today is a retracement day. However, as we can see over at this top here, all right, this is still the resistance over at this point. Okay, so this is still the resistance here. So currently, I would say that selling is still possible. Okay, selling of this gold is still possible. However, I would say that now we are in the middle of nowhere. I will stay away. Okay, no action taken. Okay, all right. So yeah, okay. So for Bitcoin, yep. Okay, so let me sum up what do we have today. All right. So today we have Aussie yen, pound dollar, dollar franc, and also dollar yen. Okay, and also dollar yen. So I have a question here. Is it good to sell dollar CAD? Okay, let's check dollar CAD. Dollar CAD, tentatively, we are still in this area. This area is a lot of turbulence. Okay, there's a lot of turbulence. All right, so this is the area that probably this is something that we need to pay attention to. We have right now, it seems like we have one selling opportunity, but remember we are in this zone, so turbulence is there. All right. Okay. Hi, Mr. Ali. Nice to see you here. Okay, so if you are on my Facebook, you may pop over into my YouTube. Okay, my YouTube channel over here. All right, so I will be able to respond faster. Okay. Okay, so over here, we come to the end of this analysis. All right, so at this point, for dollar CAD, I would say that we have a slight selling opportunity. Okay, or selling of dollar CAD to we are very close. We are very not much, but about 10 pips only. Okay, the first level. Okay, 10 pips only. And if it able to go, it should be going about 30 pips. Right? Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you guys for coming by, and I shall see you on the next Monday. Thank you so much, guys. And this is Eric Day for ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you next Monday. And later on, just a gentle reminder again, I won't be around for the London hour. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, and wish you good luck in your trading and with bountiful of profit. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.